So I'm going to go ahead and predict that paid dating apps are the next big thing. Only about a year or so ago, I was hearing about these dating apps, but they only had them in European countries where sex work is legal in some areas, or where they can work independently in certain areas, like in Germany, where they have legal zones or brothels. So I kept thinking, man, that would be a really good thing to have, to be able to just have an app where you just say, like, you're available, and then you get all these responses, and you get to look through, all the men that are available, that want to see someone, and they have like their pictures. Some of them do and some of them don't, and they all have to have like a amount, like a price that they're willing to pay you, and they say like how long. So you might look through it, and you might see one that says $100 for a half hour, or 300 for an hour, and one may have a picture, one might not have a picture, and then the girl, the provider would be able to choose whoever she wants. Of course, they don't call it that; they call it paid dating. So they already have lawyers, and to back them, and they've already made millions of dollars on this app, and it's very, very popular in Germany. So they just launched it in New York City. I believe it was this year. I'll put a link below and you can read for yourself. And I guess it looks like next they're going to launch one in Los Angeles, and then for the rest of the U.S. Probably in the next few years. So yeah, I was not too optimistic on it. I'm surprised that they actually were able to launch it in the U.S., because the U.S. The laws here are so like draconian, and so barbaric. Like, they're so Islamic here. The laws on sex work are so Islamic here. I'm actually surprised that this company got it through, but they have millions to back them, and they have lawyers to back them, and they're not calling it escorting, and they're not calling it anything else but paid dating. So that's the loophole. And yeah, I would love to be on a paid dating site. I mean, again, it's not the girls' photos that the guys can't look through girls' photos. How it works is the girl will say she's available, and then guys will put up their photos. Some of them will put up their photos. So all of them have to put up, what they're looking for, how long and how much, and maybe what age range they're looking for. And then you just look through on their profiles, and the girl picks the client that she wants, and the amount that she will take, and everything like that. So it's not like she's making the offer, it's more like he's making the offer. And the app only, or the offers only stay up for 20 minutes. So if the guy doesn't get any bites within the first 20 minutes, and he just has to redo his offer or something. So if he offers too little, then chances are he's not going to get anyone to respond to him. And I don't know, I guess maybe he might even get several responses at once. I'm not sure how that part works, but in that case, then I guess he would just pick whatever girl he likes the best. And so anyway, that's for your basic male, female, whatever. But they're also going to launch one for women that want to pay for dates with men. And then after that, I guess they're going to launch one for the gay community. So yeah, I'm predicting this is the next big thing. This will make it virtually impossible for law enforcement, because what are they going to do? You have to have a credit card. You have to have an IP address. It's considered a dating site. So I seriously don't think law enforcement's going to get on there and start, making offers. That would be like too much like entrapment. And because what are they going to do? Get on there and say, oh, $500 for a date? I mean, come on, that there's nothing illegal about paying someone for their time. It's just when there's sex involved. So that's not something you even talk about on that site. I'm sure you would probably get kicked off. So you don't even discuss sex. The guy will just say, 300, 1 hour your place. And then, I mean, why would you do that without doing the other? I mean, that's insane. I mean, nobody's going to pay you $300 to go to your place and sit and talk for an hour. I doubt it. I mean, everybody knows. So, yeah, this is a really good thing, because what this will do is it'll push the political system into the direction of decriminalization, because they're not, if this site is as popular as I know it will get, I'm talking like everyone's going to be on this site. This completely erases stigma. Women that would otherwise do this would want to get paid for dates. That otherwise would not do it because they don't want to have their face all over the internet. This will completely give them the privacy that, what do you call it? It'll completely make it like completely private for them. They're not going to have their face all over the internet. And this will make many, many more women want to do this. And this is a good thing, because it'll push the political system and everything into the direction of decriminalization, because they're not going to, go and criminalize every single woman, for wanting to get paid for a date. I mean, yeah, and that could happen too. Maybe there's some guy on there that only wants to pay $20, and maybe there's some girl on there that's willing to take the $20 and meet at Starbucks for coffee. Sure, that could happen too. But yep, that's the future I see, and it's way overdue for it, because we need to get out of this barbaric Islamic system of criminalizing adults for wanting to have sex and wanting a little bit of money on the side. Yeah, that's how I see it, because that's how it is. So anyone that thinks different has a mental issue, and it's a mental disorder if you think that adults should be criminalized for wanting sex and getting paid on the side. It's their own business, and that's just the way it's going to be, like it or not. Ha ha. Take care.